the UK theme parks, and of course welcome back down to Funland in Hayling Island. And yes, today I'm going solo for an update. Here we are. Now it is a little bit windy. Sorry for the wind noise if there's wind noise on that. And in addition, it's been raining, so hopefully there'll be no rain while I'm down here. I'm only down here for a little bit because I want to update obviously you guys before half term. So this is our final update before half term when the park's due to open, which is just over 2 weeks away, only just slightly over 2 weeks away. And of course, when we look over here, you might think, oh, hang on a moment, these things are still here and we've still got the supports behind as well. So what's changed? Well, actually, there's been some changes, and you will also see how beautiful these jumbos are when you look around the other side and you start looking at the actual thing they're going to attach to. Honestly, it looks amazing. But while we're around here, look, we've had a repaint. Simple things, look. You can see what it used to look like at the top and what it looks like at the bottom. Let's hope they do the rest of it as well. And of course, when we come over here, you can see all the parts for the new Viking boats are all going into place over there. This has been, you know, miraculously cleaned up. You can even see the Dumbos a bit over there now. I don't think they've made their way around the other side yet. We kind of saw it as we drove in, so we will have a walk around there and have a look. But certainly looking much tidier, much more with it. You know, we're not far away now till opening. Not far away at all. So I believe these are the parts, the wheels for the Viking boats, as we said, which are going to be right there. Of course, Neptune's Fury will be put back together shortly. The jumbos are still being stored over the back. But yeah, work's going on. Looks really, really good. Looks really, really good. And of course, here is the rest of it. I mean, this will just slot into place nicely. This will just bolt in kind of overnight. Won't take much at all. And I believe these are still the arms for the flying jumbos, because the jumbos haven't been put on yet. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take you around the other side. We'll show you a bit of what's going on. Again, apologies for the wind. We'll show you a bit of what's going on around there, but it's nearly opening time. You know, let us know in the comments, are you coming down to Funland for February? There's a lot of places opening in February, and this, cheap day out. So as we approach around here, Viking boats still sitting here ready to go. These are beautiful looking boats though, aren't they? Beautiful looking boats. Of course, the Extreme, the Miami, ready to go. Picnic benches, you can see they're placing that back together. Look at that, look, it's going back together already. How quickly has that Cyclone gone back together? This as well. In fact, this was all over there. Walk straight past this. This is all back together, ready to go. So they are busy working on the Cyclone up there. And look at the frog hopper, look. Have you ever seen a frog hopper like that? It's completely taken apart, lowered down so they can do all the work on it. That's fascinating, that is. I love that. Still no sign of the balloons yet. Again, you know, when do you see this? How often can you get close and see main components to rides and attractions? You just can't. I absolutely love it. I really love coming down there and having a walk around. The arcades are open, in fairness. Diane's Diner and Funland arcades are open. Obviously the park opens for February half term. It's then open every weekend right the way through to Easter, where it's open the whole week, then every weekend up to the summer holidays, where it's open every day. And of course, here's the space. Here's the space we're talking about. But look at this. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is how it's supposed to look. So I'm not quite sure if that goes on top of the Dumbos. I'm guessing it does. But all the theming that's come from Lisburg with this, you know, the Dumbos base there and all of this, it's all made its way over here. And you just look at the stunning thing. This is what happens when you buy a themed ride. Look at it. Now, I know it's not a massive thrill ride. I get it's not a massive thrill ride, but you see a lot of Dumbos going around, and a lot of the Dumbos are, you know, they're travelling ones. I mean, you know, this is a bolt to the ground proper job which they're putting in here. Hopefully it gets a nice bit of landscape in here as well, I'm hoping. I still hope there's something else going down there. Look at it, look at the detail. Absolutely adore it. It's going to look better than Chessington's, and that's going to be multicoloured with Elmo on this year. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. And of course these bits are still here waiting to go. And we will just quickly show you around here as well that is where the rest of the balloons are being kept. Get through the fence there. But yeah, look at the twists have gone back together. We'll have another look at that in a minute. You know, this seems, I think this was all together anyway. That was all open last time we were here, so that was all together. But that is going to look a stunning centrepiece. You know, as you drive down the road, so those that don't know Funland, and the road just behind there is the road you drive down, really the main road into the island when you come in, and then you would have a look at all of this. And this little stunning piece is going to be sitting right there and waiting. I think it's going to look absolutely incredible, really is. I cannot wait for those jumbos to go up. Viking boats, you know, look like they've got a good theme to them, look like they're in good condition. But I mean, this thing I cannot wait to see. Cannot wait to see it up and running. Yeah, possibly they might want to give it a little bit of a clean up. As I said, I'm not really sure exactly how it's supposed to look. I'm going to go back on a couple of old Lisburg videos to see how it's supposed to look. But I just think that looks amazing. And you know, when you're looking at it, because we can't get close to the Dumbos, these little red canopies on top here, these are what sits on the top of all the Dumbos as you go round. So they're a little bit wind protected as well. But I think it looks a beautiful machine, absolutely beautiful machine, and you know, a stunning replacement for what they've lost. I would still like to see something else over the back. I don't really like to see empty spaces, but good ride lineup. It's going to have a good ride lineup. We'll take you around now. We'll take you back up to the top. We'll see them. They are putting back the Cyclone together, so we don't want to get too sort of in the face up there. The Caterpillars all together. Everything else just seems to be ready to go. We'll take another walk around. One last marvel at this beast. So, Cyclone all back together, all ready to go by the looks of things. Hopefully they connect the lights this year. It did look a bit plain last year through the dark. Now we're going to have a quick walk around as well down by the side of the coast just to see whether or not we can see anything. Last time we were here there was a cherry picker up there, which isn't here today. So I'm guessing the work on here is done, but we're going to have a quick look in the station and see whether or not the trains have returned yet. They were nowhere in sight last time. But yeah, it's really cleared up nicely. Really cleared up nicely. Got some more theme in here for the Viking boat, still sitting here, still waiting to go. That is a bit strange actually. I mean, they've kind of focused on the rides that they've had for a few years to get back up and running, that the new ones aren't done yet. But no, there's no train here yet, so I'm going to guess, even though probably they've done work on here, that it's not been tested and ready to roll yet. Quite a solid view through here. You know, actually I lie, look, there they are. There they are. So the three cars are back on the track. They're on the transfer track. So actually I lie. Maybe it's ready to roll. Maybe the it has been all tested. There's nothing undercover anymore. Yeah. Potentially ready to go, potentially ready to go. So they've got 2 new rides left to build. Looks like they're finishing the Cyclone. The Miami will just flip up. They've got to put Neptune's Fury back together. I think that's probably the biggest mission for them. I think that thing can be a bit of a pain in the what's it. But yeah, Funland. Are you coming down to Funland for February half term? We'll be here. We're going to be here. We're going to share it with you. We're going to share the new rides and attractions with you as well. Let us know in the comments below. Where are you going? Where are you going for February half term? If you're not coming here, where are you going? Where should we be going? Somewhere a bit warmer than this, I feel. Remember to like and subscribe. My name's Adam. It's been UK Theme Parks. It's our final update from Funland. Next time you see us here, it will be half term and the rides will be open.